everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Kimber today. So I have been talking about my meal preps, and a lot of you have asked me questions about that. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I do them and what they're all about and how easy they are and how much easier it makes my life. So this one is actually 11 meals, 11 different recipes. And the cool thing is with the eight products from the Cocoa Exchange, you can actually make 20 meals. So you can make almost all of them twice. And if you want to, you could add one more barbecue sauce and actually do all of the meals twice. So you can grab a friend and do them together, or fill your freezer up with 22 meals if you wanted to. So a couple of things, I've done all the prep work because I didn't want this video to be, an hour-long video. And I'm gonna put together 4 meals for you to show you how easy they are. Like I said, the prep work's been done, so my meat has been browned. I put it in a gallon bag labeled, and a little hint, a couple of little hints. If you turn down the top of your bag, you won't get the food in the seal, so it's easier to seal. And as you can see, I put it in a bowl, so it's not tipping over as I'm pouring everything in. So this one we're going to start with is the bacon cheeseburger tater tot casserole. So what I have in here is a pound of hamburger and onion, and my husband doesn't do raw onions, so what I've done is I've just used the dried ones, so it's totally a preference. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of bacon bits, and I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of the Kansas City barbecue sauce. And this isn't a really thick barbecue sauce, so I actually did heat this up a little bit so I could pour it, and it's still super thick, almost there. So about 1/3 cup. And then we have a can of corn drained, and I've already drained it. So that's just gonna go in there. And some diced tomatoes. We like the petite dice, so that's gonna go in there. And a tablespoon of the burger seasoning. And let me grab my tablespoon in just a second. Oh, I did have it. Here it is. So a tablespoon of the burger seasoning is going to go in there. And I just used the bag to wipe it down. So that is everything that's going to go in there. So it's all in our bag. We're going to get most of the air out this way. Seal it. Squish it up so it mixes it up really good. So one thing I love is you don't have a whole bunch of dirty dishes when you're done. And as it thaws, it'll even mix up even more. So you got that all mixed up. You want to make sure you grab the rest of the air out of there. In my freezer, I roll mine, and also that will help you get the air out also. So if you just roll it, and then that's gonna go in with my tater tots and my cheese, and then that's a meal. And that is how easy it is. So I'll show you another one. This is the hamburger soup. Again, roll down your top so you don't get the food in the seal. And when I do soups that have a lot of liquid, I like to not use as much of the liquid, and I'll add the rest of it when I make it. That way it doesn't make this so full, and it shouldn't be so messy. So we're going to add to this one, it's already got my pre-cooked ground beef, and I've already put my onions in there. I'm going to do some garlic, minced garlic. tomatoes. And again, we use the petite. I'm only adding 1 can of chicken broth, so when I put this in my Instapot, I'm going to add another can of broth. And you can cook this in your crock pot also. So there's directions for that also. So you can see when I put it in the bowl as I'm adding my liquids, my bag is not falling over and making a mess, and that's why the bag is so good. So then we're going to do medium potato, and what I've done is I've cubed this already and I put it in cold water to keep my potatoes fresh. So I'm just going to dump that water, dump my cubed potatoes in there. And then we're adding 2 tablespoons of our burger seasoning. And you can see I'm not real good at measuring. And then some frozen vegetables. I'm using peas and carrots because that's what my husband likes, but you can use whatever you like. And then that's it. I'm going to seal this up. And again, with this one, I keep it in the bowl until I get the seal, so I don't dump it as I'm trying to get the air out. So once I get all the air out, I'm going to actually put this one, I'm going to put my cheese, and then I'm going to double bag it. So when it's in my freezer, I don't have a mess. Okay, so that's 2 already. So the next one we're going to do is our crustless quiche. And again, I have my ground sausage already browned, and I added some onion to it. Now, we do our quiches pretty plain because my husband just is picky about his veggies. So I'm going to add 8 eggs into here. You could do peppers, you could do onions, you could do not eggshells. You could do broccoli, really carrots, whatever it is that you like, whatever your family likes, put it there. And this, so 8 eggs we'll make an 8x8 pan. So you can double this recipe, and I think there's still, if you do a pound of your protein, you can still double your eggs and you'd still be fine. So then we're going to add a half a cup of sour cream. And we're going to add some frozen cubed potatoes. And it calls for a cup, but I'll tell you, I like lots of the potatoes, so I'm going to add more than what it calls for. And we're going to add a cup of cheese, and it calls for Swiss cheese. We're going to do Monterey Jack because that's what I had. And again, if your family likes cheddar or whatever, then use that. That's what's so nice about these recipes is it really is forgiving. So you're going to put all of that in there. You're going to seal it, but go ahead and keep the air in there. And then you want to make sure your eggs are all nice, and make sure your yolks, make sure it's all mixed up really good. And then I'll get the air out of it and then put that in the freezer. So I'll finish that later. Okay, the last one I want to show you is a chicken sloppy joe recipe. And I've taken my ground chicken and I've already added, I sauteed my carrots and my celery, so that's already in there. And so then I'm going to add some, make sure I'm doing the right recipe here. I am going to add I'm going to add some Kansas City barbecue sauce. So, and it calls for a cup. And again, this is super thick, so if you just throw it in the microwave for a minute, then you can, you'll be able to pour it. So there's a cup of the barbecue sauce, and then some garlic. And then I'm going to squish all this up and seal it, and then pull it out. So what's great about these is you've got all these in your freezer. When you're ready to cook it, then you just take it out, let it defrost. And what I do is once it freezes and I'm going to have it that day, I actually cut them out of the bag and put it in whatever I'm going to cook it in. That way everything comes out in the bag. It's not to the sides of the bag as it defrosts. And plus what's nice about too is as it's defrosting, it's marinating some more. So when I do my pork shoulder ribs, that's going to marinate even more as they're defrosting. So I hope this helps. I hope this explains a little bit more about my meal prep workshop. There's 11 recipes. When you order your Cocoa Exchange products, you will actually get 8 products plus a free product. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to hear from you. Thanks for joining Cooking with Kimber, and have a great day. Bye.